Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Damn D POV, and we are back with another video. Excuse me being a little sweaty. I literally just got done doing my morning cardio, and I was listening to The Breakfast Club. 50 Cent was on there talking about a lot of different topics, but one of the topics that he was talking about is Drake allegedly declining the Super Bowl. Now, once again, he just did the interview with Breakfast Club. Now, whether you believe it or not, it's up to you, right? Because we know that Drake and 50 Cent have some type of friendship, right? We have seen pictures of them. We have seen them at the parties, you know, laughing and kiki and kaka. So could this be just 50 Cent way of showing support, even though Drake might be lying? I don't know, because y'all remember when OV Maul was the first one that came out and said that, you know, that Drake turned down the Super Bowl like 5 times or something like that. And there's a lot of controversy on that because we know OV Maul just be caping, right? But then academics came and said that that is not true. And we know that academics is, you know, top tier OV. And then, so now it's either he say or she say, right? But let's play the video of 50 Cent confirming that not only Drake turned down the Super Bowl 3 times, that Jay-Z is a hater. Because y'all remember when people was like, no, Jay-Z did not allow Drake to perform because Lil Wayne might have brought him out on the Super Bowl. And they definitely have some beef going on, or they had beef. I don't know if they currently still have beef, but people was like, you know, Jay-Z might be, you know, just be a pure hater. Well, 50 Cent gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that's just off from that.
Do you feel like in Vegas, it's certain songs you can't do that you would do anywhere else because like the Vegas crowd is so like mainstream and people just coming through and all these different people, like you got to reserve a certain list because you got some stuff for streets too that everybody loves, but Vegas is Vegas.
Yeah, I think there's some stuff that I can do anything I want because of the what's the name. Look, I give myself an overall format for a show, and the theme is a dream. So the sequences don't necessarily have to all make sense, but they have to tie together to make an experience. You know, and that's the way I kind of built the show out before I got everybody else involved, my creative around it. You know, but I want to take it up a notch. You'll see the set. Everything is it's going to be crazy.
You coming back down upside down again, or you done with that?
I'm not. The upside down shit is over. I don't even know why I did that the first time. Look, I didn't realize we were going to have to rehearse for 7 days, right? Because I'm like, no, listen, look, 7 days. I'm like, what the? I'm like, wait, I know the words. Yes. Okay. I know the words. Mm-hmm. It's not a new song. Why am I rehearsing? Why are we rehearsing 7 days straight? And it's really about getting everything onto the field and everything off the field fast enough, and have everybody prepared to let's go, and then getting them into that. But it's an experience, man. I think when they was talking about whether Kendrick should be, he's the guy right now. He should be doing it. But I don't know if they know Drake turned it down a bunch of times.
Did he really though?
How many times?
Like 3 times, right?
So right there, right? So I don't know. Is this just 50 Cent way of defending him? Because remember, Drake been crying, saying that he ain't got no new friends. You know, he feel like everybody is backstabbing him. So, you know, he's very emotional right there, and he's looking for some type of support. So do y'all think this is just 50 Cent way just showing support and just capping for him? Or do you think he's actually telling the truth?
You got to pay for the Super Bowl. You got to pay for the production.
Yeah, everything. When was the last time he turned?
Why would he need it in the position he's in?
I saw Steve Stout say that, but then that defeats the whole Jay-Z's a hater narrative. Then.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got to get that. Give him that because that's his route. You're in that position. You don't have to feel like hate. You want to be that guy? You want to be the director of who picks who? You get that hate. Okay. This is something to do that.
But they say because Yayo said that Jay hated on you too. Like he didn't want you to be a part of it. So is that true though?
Yeah. But it's not a big deal. You know what?
What was the reason though? Like what would he tell Dre?
I think that's competing or being competitive, and the music is getting past. Music is out. With that, because I'm like, what are you trying to do? You know, like when you're not frequently making the music as frequently, when's the last Jay-Z album? Right, and when I'm not putting out music as often, but the business parts haven't changed, our positions haven't changed in culture. So if you now saying, yo, now I want to give him this because, what do you mean? If you look at the order, the person that you would say didn't belong there, but you were probably like, well, Game was upset, right? He was upset because he was supposed to be there in his head, right? But who would you be upset is there in place of you? Who came after you that was there? He never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Right, and then later you see.
Well, obviously, we know that there is some type of animosity, not on Kendrick part, but on the Game part. And I made videos about that. That Game is a low key hater and all that.
Him in support of the Drake stuff.
But why would you?
See. So once again, even 50 Cent can see that the game has some type of jealousy and hatred towards Kendrick Lamar because, during the peak of the battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, the game was kind of on Kendrick's side. I mean, not Kendrick's side, but the game was on Drake's side, and a lot of people are saying that he only did that because he wasn't invited to the pop-out show. So even 50 can see the jealousy that the game has towards Kendrick.
The position is
I saw Steve Stout say that, but then that defeats the whole Jay-Z's a hater narrative. Then.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got to get that. Give him that because that's his show. You're in that position, you gonna have to feel like hate. So, you want to be that guy? You want to be the director of Who Picks Who? You get that hate. Okay, this is something that do not. Look.
But they say because Yayo said that Jay hated on you too. Like he didn't want you to be part of it. So is that true though?
Yeah, but it's not a big deal. You know what?
What was the reason though? Like what would he tell Dre?
I think that's competing or being competitive, and the music is getting past. Music is out with that because I'm like, what are you trying to do? Like when you're not frequently making the music as frequently. When's the last Jay-Z album? Right, and when I'm not putting out music as often, but the business parts haven't changed. Our positions haven't changed in culture. So if you now saying, yo, now I want to give him this because, what do you mean? If you look at the order, the person that you would say didn't belong there, but you were probably like, when Game was upset, right? He was upset because he was supposed to be there in his head, right? But who would you be upset is there in place of you? Who came after you that was there? He never mentioned that he had an issue with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Right, and then later you see him in support of the Drake stuff.
But why would you and Jay still have issues after all these years?
I don't have issues. My thing is, look, I think in that point, he was hating because he was saying the NFL had an issue with me when I got 11 professional sports teams now that I'm the official Champagne and Cognac co. And where's the
11 official teams that has sponsorships with. Man, hey, one thing you gotta respect is 50 is his hustle, man. He's always on the grind.
hate there? Like, I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you said there was an issue. It's an issue because he was doing the program. He didn't want me to be in the show. And wouldn't do it without me in the show. And then he made the adjustments.
When's the last time y'all spoke? If y'all have spoke?
We
Jay?
Yeah, you and Jay.
Oh, it's been a while. Because our business is really, they don't cross paths. We're not after the same thing. So, like, when they're doing something else with the, Rock Nation and stuff like that. And we pick different things, right? Like prison reform and stuff like that. And so that's their thing. You know what I mean? I looked at the professional sports thing when I go and say it would give me the organizations that are the most influential organizations, their charitable organizations, so I can tap into that without having to work to create those organizations. Like, I've always donated to other existing organizations, other non-for-profits and stuff like that throughout the years. And people think that it's about taxes, but it goes past the tax point. You know what I mean? Like, for youth programs and entrepreneurship stuff that I did in Houston, it made it a little more clear when I got there. They weren't registering me here because I'm already here. And they got me as the first version of 50 Cent, and it was not adjusted. So they look at it that way, and then when I get to Houston, they're going, wait, he's actively doing more than the people from Houston. And then it kind of gets them, it motivates them to do more. And then you start to see new things, Like, I just raised $500,000 for the children of Houston and
Salute.
Tillman, leaders organization out there.
They said you were mad.
That's dope, man. So yeah, so I just want to highlight that because, like I said, we have seen 50 Cent and Drake hang out a couple of times. There's pictures in them, and I think Drake, 50 Cent just gave. There's an article, and I did a video about that 50 Cent gave Drake some advice about, what did you really lose in this battle? You still number one, and all that stuff. So, do you think 50 Cent is capping for Drake because Drake is in need of a friend? Or do you think 50 Cent is telling the truth, whether Drake denied and rejected the Super Bowl 3 times? So we got 50 Cent kind of confirming it. And then he also confirmed that Jay-Z is a hater too. So 50 Cent says, no, Jay-Z is a hater. And he said that, Drake did turn down the Super Bowl 3 times. So y'all leave a comment down below, man. Do you think 50 is capping? Or do you think he's telling the truth? It's your boy Dan B signing out. Peace.